This is by 3,193 miles.
Hello, everybody.
Oh,
We're glad to be back. Better than ever.
yes,
We missed you a lot.
we did. It was very sad to be gone for so long.
Yes, I went on vacation to the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana to be exact. It was a lot when I arrived. Wait, before I begin on the story, let me get a change of scenery.
Oh no.
I could change my background, can I?
I think you
Yeah.
can.
Oh! Why is my face the green screen? See, I wanted to like be on the beach while
She's a
explaining the story.
leprechaun.
I'm invisible. Oh my god, that is a jump scare. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Let me. Can I fix this? Oh, okay.
Maybe you have to invest in a green screen or like just get a sheet that's green and put it as your background.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, nope. That's the whole background. See, if I would have a different background, I guess it would work. But I have like a white background and I mix into it. I guess.
It's okay, we can do it without the background.
This is sad. I wanted a change of scenery, but I guess.
I guess you're stuck in your bedroom.
Oh, that's sad that it didn't work. Oh, why is it back on? I took it off. See the background.
I just wanted to make an appearance.
No background anymore. Anyways, for the past 3 days, once I arrived to the Dominican Republic, we checked into our hotel, and we thought everything was gonna be nice and peaceful, but no, that was absolutely wrong of us to think. Check-in was like 3 hours. We had to wait when our room was already ready. So we decided to go eat. The waiters and waitresses weren't even doing their job correctly. Like, we asked for a water. We had to wait 30 minutes for a water. Or like a tea or any other type of beverage. What else? Don't count on the room service. My mom asked for food at like 11 p.m. The food came around 2 a.m. for a Caesar salad, which takes like 10 minutes to make, and a brownie. Who orders that late? Nobody. Like, probably a few people. I actually have written down in my notes app each thing they did because
She's a Karen, y'all.
Because I wanted to obviously put bad reviews on this hotel, so nobody will waste their time and money over there. Just in total, poor staff management and poor service. The icing on the cake, my mom went to the towel booth to get towels to go onto the beach.
Yeah.
The guy said no towels when he was standing directly at the towel booth. And then she says, where are the towels then? If here on the sign it says towel booth. And they were just like playing mind games with us. Like, they started mimicking my mom. You know, obviously the way they behaved towards her, it wasn't quite kind. And yeah,
it wasn't pleasant.
It was a whole story, and that was when we decided to just leave the hotel because we couldn't take any more disrespect. And that was a good decision, because once we complained to the hotel, they were like, oh no, stay please, we'll give you a better room, we'll give you, like, no, we could have gotten that a long time ago, but we just continued to have a bad experience. So thank goodness we decided to leave at least on the third day because we got a better hotel. We had a better experience for the rest of our days we spent on vacation. So I'm grateful for that. And Viv was just, doing her thing, studying for her tests. Yeah, but we are happy to be back and to get started on the topic we're supposed to talk about, which is witchcraft. And Viv currently has a witch hanging from her ceiling, which relates to what we're gonna talk about today.
No. I need to name her. I don't have a name for her.
If anybody has an idea,
She's like
go
an
ahead.
old lady, by the way. She has gray hair, so keep that in mind.
So witchcraft has a lot to deal with spell work, magic, stuff like that, ever since, I don't know, centuries ago, like Salem witch trials. Oh, that was sad. The Salem witch trials. Oh, men were just angry that women had power over them.
Exactly.
There's many spells that you could do for yourself, for certain people, but a lot of them you have to make sure you do correctly because they can backfire.
Of course.
Especially if you hex someone, which you have to have a genuine reason to do it. If you don't know exactly how to do something, why don't you research or get someone who knows what they're doing to do it for you? Like, I don't get it. I see so much misinformation on TikTok on how to do something, and then people just use that as a resource without, digging deeper. And then they're thinking, why is all this bad shit happening to me after doing this spell? I wonder why.
That's why when you start off, don't do hexes. Don't get into black magic.
Yeah, especially that. And some practices are closed, and you have to make sure that you're not dealing with something you're not allowed to get into, because then that'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Karma
The
and
whole
such.
process of witchcraft is tricky if you don't know what you're doing and you're not doing enough research.
You always have to be safe about everything and just cautious before getting into a spell, which spells usually consist of herbs or personal items, which can be blood, hair, or pee, but those are for more, I guess,
extreme and experience.
Yeah. You need lots of experience before doing that type of stuff.
Especially if you do blood work. That's really dangerous.
When you're adding those type of personal items, especially someone else's hair or fingernails, that could link each other's souls to one another, and sometimes people don't get the other person's consent, and that could end up badly.
So, especially with love magic and any like it's okay to do like spells or like anything that strengthens the bone, but don't make someone love you because it can lead to obsession and just weird manners that you do not want to attract.
Those type of spells I used to see on TikTok, they're still trending till this day, of course, because people love to get views and likes. Since it attracts many viewers, since people would want a specific person to like them back, right? And I get that. But when you're doing these type of spells onto someone, you're not gaining their consent, and you're basically taking away their rights. If you're doing a type of lust spell on someone, to me, I think it's just fake. It's not genuine love.
Yeah, of course. Like it's never going to be genuine love if you have to force someone into loving you. So never do it.
And then you could
maybe strengthen a bond if you're falling out, but don't change that feelings.
And if you do get at least consent from your person, then you can continue with the spell, because at least the other person knows about it and you're not doing it without.
Make sure you have pure intentions.
Because if you have negative intentions, which is the person being overly obsessed with you and only wanting your attention. That could, like you said, end up being like a stalker or killing anyone who tries to connect with you. They'll want to obviously get it rid of because you did an obsession spell.
Of course.
Or you could get karma obviously back because it's a whole ordeal with like different cultures and what you can receive back for doing a specific thing that you weren't supposed to do. You could also include crystals into your spells because different crystals have different properties and it could enhance the spell itself. So me and Viv have the most popular crystals.
Somewhere around there, yeah. And my necklace.
Oh yeah. And I also have a chakra necklace with crystals on it. Very cute.
I cannot take this necklace off. It's not meant to be taken off, so it's on me forever.
Yes, and you could also enhance certain necklaces to like protect you or ward you off from something. If you would take this rose quartz to enhance self-love or just receive love once you have it on yourself, maybe you could tell that people are acting differently towards you or getting lots of text messages from people, stuff like that. Tiger's eye could boost your confidence levels, or if you're nervous about something like a job interview, that can make you less nervous. Amethyst somehow boosts intuition, and if you put this under your pillow, which I do, it could enhance your dreams as well and also protect you because it
also reduces stress and anxiety.
That is true. Clear quartz and satin spar are the most like top basic crystals because clear quartz basically has like all of the properties of each crystal. Black tourmaline just basically protects you from anything. Like I said, you could do that with jewelry or even anything else, but the crystal for protection is this one. Last but not least, I have citrine, which is basically the happy crystal. And if you're sad, it could lessen your sad emotions and make you happier, at least in the moment, if you hold it in your hand and just, I guess, bring it with you anywhere.
That's why you should meditate with it.
When meditating with your crystals, you also can put what type of reasoning and what you want the crystal to do within your life. Because if you just take a crystal without putting an intention on it, the crystal won't really know what to do necessarily. I mean,
it won't do anything.
Yeah. And if you don't work with the crystal, like not holding it in your hand or meditating with it, then I'm not saying it won't help with your life, but I guess it won't help as much as if you weren't to like meditate.
Be as connected with the crystal's frequencies. So
yes.
You won't get all of the benefits.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I should meditate with this one.
What is that?
Mookai.
Yes.
I got it because it helps school. So I don't want to fail school.
And get better grades and maybe help with studying.
I need that. No, I have these two, especially for school, because I was doing research on crystals that will help me with school, and it said moss agate and mookai and some other ones that I couldn't find in shops. So got them too. And moss agate is also good for plants. So I don't have any plants in my room.
Me neither. I mean, I have fake and artificial plants because I cannot really take care of plants. I don't know how much money I don't know how much they need to be watered daily, and
It depends on the plant.
yeah.
I had a cactus, and then my cats kept playing with it, so I had to give it to my mom, and then it died. And then I had succulents, and they didn't get enough light,
Mhm.
so I had to give them to my mom, and she saved like two of them. And then I don't know the actual name for it, but it's like money tree. That's the only way I know it. And my mom had one in Latvia, and it was huge. And I wanted one because it helps you with financial
Mm.
stability. And I got one, and then cats chewed it up, and I had to throw it out.
Now your cat's destroying. So with crystals, like I said, you could use it to help better yourself or to help with any situation you might need help dealing with. During meditation, it helps as well to enhance certain things within your bodies, like some crystals, I forgot which, but they help with your specific chakras, like your root
Yeah.
chakra, crown chakra.
Amethyst is one. I forgot which one it was for. Red jasper is for one.
I think that's the root chakra.
I,
Um,
I might be mixing up red jasper with just another red. And then I had one, and I forgot which one it was, and I helped with the root chakra. And that's the only reason I bought it, because I was having bad headaches, and I started to get them again, and it helped, and then I lost it in the ocean.
mm, it
Yay!
was its time to go,
Stupid me
sadly.
for swimming with my crystals.
Yes, crystals can sometimes disappear once I guess you don't need it anymore. And I guess its purpose has been fulfilled. And
Yeah,
the heart chakra, I think is Amazonite. Something like that. It's a
I
green
think
crystal.
because I remember just seeing something about Amazon. I'm sure I had Amazon at one point. Might have been a dream.
My whole life must have been a dream. These
No, I
chakras,
did have Amazon. Sorry.
okay. These chakras are basically points in your body that if one of them or multiple of them were to be off balance, then there could be change of your mood or other changes within your body. And that's why these crystals can help balance them to be better. Or you could just listen to different meditations or music frequencies to help boost them to become balanced.
Yes. Also, I seen a TikTok like a few days ago, and I can't be asked to research this, but I seen that listening to music artists with the same moon sign as you is a good thing. Oh yeah, if you want to emotionally connect with music, you have to do
Mhm.
that.
You can also create moon water, which moon water is basically like the name, just normal water. And from the power of the moon, once it shines onto your bottle of water, it powers it up from the power of the moon. And you can use it for different things, like I said, spells, or just drink it yourself with your manifestations being spoken into it, which, yes, you could include affirmations to help yourself, because since our bodies are made up of 75% of water, once you drink
But it
this,
was 70. When did it go up?
there's a range like 45% to 75%. So once you drink the water, it fulfills, I guess, the water molecules within our body and changes them and changes our
Oh,
body in total.
it sounds really silly talking to water,
Mhm.
but water magic is one of the strongest types of magic.
Indeed.
I've
The
known that all my life.
When I first heard
Thank you,
about it,
mother.
I was quite skeptical because, like you said, it does sound pretty silly talking to water, but the sun and the moon are powerful planets, as in the other ones as well. They just provide lots of power because it is from nature and nature is powerful.
Wow, yeah, the four elements.
Mother Nature provided us with these necessities. And we
Your
need to
Mother
use them.
Nature. We do. Except don't make them die, please. Climate change is a serious thing.
Why do we have to ruin our planet? Like honestly, how did we get here?
Why do we need to use our scarce resources for everything?
Capitalism.
That's what comes with democracy. But communism or dictatorship or any of that is not good
Yeah.
either. Democracy is the best.
Honestly, you can't trust anything nowadays because that is the tiniest funnel I've ever seen.
It's because it's for travel size bottles.
I love many things. When you're dealing with energy vampires, which energy vampires are just normal day-to-day people, but if you spend time with them, they drain you of your energy. Like you'll feel tired, you'll feel uncomfortable while being with them.
You know what I never knew? Random people on the street can open up portals to negative energy in your life, and I
Oh
never
yeah,
knew
of
that existed
course.
until a few days ago.
I mean, it makes
Because it happened to my
sense
mother.
because even just a person like bumping into you, once they touch you, their energy has transferred to you,
They don't
and
even have to touch you. That's the craziest
that's
thing.
true.
They just have to look at you.
Or even a person that can compliment you, like, oh my God, I love your hair. But behind that saying, in their mind, they think, oh my God, her hair is the most ugliest I've seen. And then the next day, you see that your hair is falling out. I heard so many stories like that, and that scares me because you never know a person's intentions behind their sayings and what they communicate towards you. The type of spell I was mentioning was a return to sender spell, because once the person's negative energy is sent onto you, then you want to remove it, because obviously you wouldn't want that person's negative energy.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
Also, if you're not experiencing this, please go to a professional. If you want to do like an intricate spell or whatever, you have to be experienced. You have to have gained some type of experience doing simpler spells that can connect you more with the elements. Also, protect yourself.
That's the number one thing, because if you don't protect yourself, I mean, either way, the spell can go wrong, but at least you're more protected if you have a black tourmaline on you, or you have protection from your spirit guides, or if you use specific herbs like salt, black pepper, eggshells, stuff like that can boost your protection. You just have to be very knowledgeable on what you are dealing with in the spell before continuing and getting yourself into more trouble. Whatever you bring out to the universe is brought back towards you. If you do good to the world, then good things will.
That feels good.
Very easy to understand with the world. Moving on to tarot cards, we just wanted to touch base on this because not all witches use tarot cards, or you don't even have to be considered a witch to use tarot cards. But it kind of sometimes deals with witchcraft and in that topic. So
you can like charge your deck with crystals and all that.
And basically what tarot cards are is connecting with your higher self or into the higher realms with your spirit guides or ancestors, angels, other things like that. And with these cards, you basically ask a question and get the answers to what you want to know. And it's not always going to be in your favor, they obviously will show you the truth about a situation that you're asking about. And if you continue asking the same question, wanting a different answer, then they'll start to deceive you because, if you want a specific answer, then they'll give it to you, but it's obviously a
You're not
lie.
gonna get it.
You'll start to see specific meanings behind the cards, like to stop asking. For example, the high priestess is an indication to like stop asking this question, or sometimes you're not even meant to know the future if you're asking about that, because technically the future doesn't exist, only the past and the present. In the present, you're creating your future. It's a whole man-made idea, including time.
And
Man.
that's why if you're asking your tarot cards, don't ask about how something will end.
Mhm.
Just ask about intentions.
Yeah, you have to.
AKA, if you're having problems with the lover, don't ask if they're gonna break up. You ask about their intentions and that if their love to you is pure. I actually now want to get a tarot reading.
I have tarot cards myself. I have the Rider Tarot deck, which is the most popular deck of tarot cards, and
Yeah,
a deck.
I should have got that one played on Steam.
A tarot deck has 78 cards, and 22 of them.
A lot to memorize.
Yeah, 22 of them are the major arcana, which are the cards that have the exact meaning on the card. And the rest of the 56 cards have no meanings on them, just imagery. And all these cards have certain meanings so that you get more of a bigger picture.
Crazy about the tarot card.
What?
My mom doesn't own tarot cards, but she knows every single meaning of every single tarot card to ever exist. I'll have a tarot reading on my For You page, and she'll be like, "That's not a good one." I'll be like, "Huh?"
You gotta make sure that
Don't trust them. They are not for you. They are made for entertainment purposes. Don't take them seriously.
Most likely it's not even made for you, even though they're like, this video doesn't have any hashtags or anything. If this video has landed somehow on your viewer page, we are matching frequencies. They're just basically trying to reel you in so that you'll stay for
They're trying to manipulate you by using big words.
Mm-hmm. And basically,
and it does work on me, so
to make you stay. Yeah, sometimes it does, but I stay just to see like what's the first card to pop out, because once that first card pops out, it's like, I don't think I'm gonna stay, or I will stay, because sometimes they'll have little signs that's meant for you, like they'll have zodiac signs, initials, or angel numbers you've been seeing to indicate if it was made for you. But most likely, for the majority of people, it's hard to say because everybody's dealing with something different. So yes, some of it may resonate, but not all of it. Unless you get a personal reading, then that's the most you can resonate with.
I remember when an old friend got tarot cards, and she was like practicing on me, because like I was the only one around, and she was going to practice on her little brother. And she did this past life for reading to me, and it was like, it was something about death, right? About how I died. And it said something about how my family killed me, but no one believes it. But either like no one believes me or something. No one believes me. I'm dead. People think it's a different reason. And I might instantly went to Queen Elizabeth. So for like a day or two, I was convinced I was Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, some of the cards can be misinterpreted. Like some people, and I most likely see this in shows, when a person takes out the death card, they immediately think it means you're gonna die. But it just means like new beginnings and death to a certain situation. Like, it's not gonna, you're not gonna deal with anymore because it's put away, and it's more of a actually positive card. What else is a misinterpreted card? the devil could be, I mean, the devil is a negative card, but also it could be used in
a positive way.
Yeah.
It's a negative card, but realistically, depending on the question you're asking, it can be a very good thing.
Exactly. Lots of people are scared about the tower card, and I was too, because like the imagery on the card is a tower like collapsing and people flying out of it. But I mean, all the cards can have positive and negative meanings, but this one could mean that new things are coming your way, and maybe it will be like a big change in your life, but it could also end up positively. With the card you receive, you'll also get other cards explaining that one card. So you finally get a full understanding on what it means for you.
Of course.
It
And
is.
you have to take that card's meaning and interpret it into your situation.
Mhm.
On Twitter, I get like astrology type tweets. And recently, I've been seeing like earth signs or like specifically for workers about how I'm gonna travel and meet new opportunities and all this and that. And guess what I'm doing on Wednesday? Traveling.
That's very exciting. I too get recommended tweets like that, but you just gotta, I guess, read in between the lines to see if it is meant for you or if it's not. Because like I said,
Of
not
course.
everything is gonna be meant for the path you're supposed to take.
Of course, yeah. Because for me, one of the tweets I've seen about how I'm gonna travel and meet new opportunities, it was something about financial opportunities. I'm not old enough for that, so that's not for me. But like, it's
Yeah.
crazy to think about how I've seen so many tweets about traveling and I'm traveling.
Or it's like sometimes they say, oh, this month you might get married or become pregnant. And I'm like, huh? No, not me.
Yeah, I've seen those pregnant ones, and I'm like, are my dreams gonna come true? Because I don't know what it not my dreams as in like, oh my gosh, I want this to happen. I mean, like, most of my dreams in the past like 3-4 years have been about me being a teen mother, me getting pregnant really young, and it just kind of worries me sometimes.
Me as well. Because I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to go into that right now. My life is way too hectic to care for another being. No.
It's not that my life is too hectic. I just want to go to school. Like I want to finish school. I want to go to college.
Yeah,
I have plans for my future until I can have a kid.
of course. Yeah.
I also just want to buy. I want to have like a stable household before
Mhm.
having a child.
Yeah. Obviously, that's like the most number one thing before taking care of a child, making sure everything is well kept and that you're responsible.
I made a promise to myself to start buying clothes for my future child.
I love how we got into talking about birthing children and from tarot cards. But actually funny story, I somehow watching a recommended tarot video I got on YouTube, it somehow like awakened me because it was a reading for like my future self, and like what I heard within this tarot reading, it like kind of enlightened something in me, and like I started crying, and then all of this shit started to come to me. Like I started to see angel numbers, which is also called synchronicity
I
numbers.
don't even know. I don't even know how I started seeing angel numbers. I just did.
I guess
And
like
now
when you pay
it's
more
really
attention to
fun.
something, then you start to see like a
I
pattern.
didn't even pay attention to it. Like, how was it? I started noticing 1115, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, no big deal. Like, that's just make a wish or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1111, but same thing to me. And then I started noticing even more, and now I can't stop seeing them. Well, I've
Mm-hmm.
stopped seeing them as much, but I still see them quite a lot. I think it's just because I don't pay attention to them anymore. But
Yeah.
sometimes, like, scroll on Spotify trying to find new songs to listen to, and I'll scroll into a song that's like 2 minutes and 22 seconds long or something.
Yeah, those numbers are basically like messages from your angels, or I don't know, some other spirits in the higher realms, which I don't understand why they can't just speak our language, so I would understand what is the meaning behind the numbers, but I appreciate it anyways, because I guess they're trying to
Unfortunately, they can't
communicate
because
with us.
they're dead.
Yeah,
They've been dead quite a few years.
sadly. But what type of drink are you drinking? It's like green.
Juice.
What does the juice consist
I
of?
made it today. It has cucumber, kale, carrots, apples, oranges, mango, pineapple, and kiwi.
Okay, healthy queen. Okay, that sounds very delicious.
Yes, I was gonna add ginger to it, but then I was just like, nah.
Like from one thing to another, I just started gaining like consciousness with things around me, and it wasn't fun. Like lots of people are like, oh my god, I want to become awakened or woke, but at the same time,
Haven't had
sometimes,
that, wouldn't know what it feels like.
yeah, sometimes your life path is not meant to be awakened in this lifetime. Sometimes it's just how it is. If you try to explain something to another person, they may not understand because they're not meant to understand. And it sucks
It
because
just
I
depends
wish
on the person,
everyone
really.
could be enlightened, but sadly, this is the
Also,
3D dimension.
I hate the fact that people think you can't be religious and be into witchcraft. Because there's so many types of witchcraft. So many. You don't have to
Yeah.
be connected with evil spirits and stuff. Like not everyone is connected with them. I'm definitely not.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's so many witches that are actually religious. Because witchcraft was based on religion at one point, I think.
Yeah.
I got
Like
that from
paganism. Yeah, I think it's
yeah,
paganism.
there you go.
And lots of people think that like even using tarot cards, you're getting answers from the devil because you're not meant to know those answers. But within your religion, it's always not pure intentions and all that is good. Even though they might say it's just like protect you from something, but honestly, everything, like I said, is pretty much a man-made concept. And
It
you
really
believe
is.
what
As
you
long
want.
as you believe in something, it will be true.
Exactly.
Unless you think about like how you want the world not to be corrupted or something, that won't happen. Like, be more realistic.
But you could also work with, I guess, gods of the higher realms, which are called deities.
Deity.
But like we
It
said,
can
you
be
gotta be,
challenging.
yeah, and you have to be really experienced because,
You have to be ready for that. It's a big commitment because some of the deities are extremely needy.
yeah, and you have to like offer up certain
Your
materialistic
soul. Oh my
items,
god.
not your soul. Oh, and your soul to the devil. No,
You
they're
can
just,
actually work with the devil if you wanted to. He's a very nice man. I've seen videos
well,
about people working with the devil, and he's actually very generous.
I'm not sure about you're talking about the devil, maybe Lucifer. Lucifer, your cat.
I don't know. Let me get him. Hold on. Here he is.
Everyone say hello to Viv's cat, Lucifer.
Oh, and he's gonna join us on the table.
We won't see Viv for a while. Lucifer will talk instead of her. Imagine you would just start
Yeah.
talking. Hello, I am Lucifer.
Oh no, he shouts at me.
Oh.
He shouts at me a lot.
Oh.
Yep, there he goes.
Now we can't see you at all, just a black screen.
Hello.
Oh. We see a little bit of you. Oh, is he gonna sit? Oh my god, I thought it was. Oh, he did.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. He's sitting right on the edge of the table. I feel bad. Let me move everything so he has space to sit.
Let's continue with Lucifer. we did go into detail a little bit about meditation, so I want to continue from there. Before like doing a tarot card reading on myself, I like to ground myself just so I could connect more with the reading. Oh, and I also have oracle cards, which are just more detailed messages and can help you light up the world with your presence by working with its 5 suits and connecting with your intuition. You will be able to start living a life in alignment with who you truly are. Meditation has lots of things that it could help you with. It can reduce stress and negative thoughts or emotions, can give you self-awareness, focus more on the present, and increase patience and balance, and increase imagination and creativity. There are many good things that meditation will provide you with. Viv is just playing with her cat while I talk. Viv, we're working right now.
I'm paying attention, but it's not my fault. He's just sitting here and looking at me.
Maybe he was a witch in his past life. Black cats are actually like something dealing with witchcraft. Not witchcraft, but actually witches. Like black cats are supposedly protectors.
They're 100% are. This little one protects me at all times. Goes up to random strangers and is extremely friendly with everyone. Especially children, because they give him attention.
It's sad that like on Halloween, people kill black cats because they think like, oh, if you see one, it means bad luck. It's literally so ridiculous. For a cat.
That's like this one stays inside. Oh, and he's off. He's off. Back to the reading corner, I think.
Bye-bye.
Oh, he's gonna sit and stare in front of the door.
I wonder what cats think into their minds. Like, what do cats
I don't know.
Have going on in their mind?
He's scratching himself. He's scratching himself right now.
But basically during meditation with the boost of imagination and creativity, it could help you visualize much clearly, and that goes into manifestation, because visualization is one of the techniques you can use to manifest your reality. And manifesting is just you're believing into something so hardly that you think it's already became true, and you let go of the idea because it already exists. Like you can make a vision board and believe. Are you okay?
I almost choked in my own spit.
Oh. With this vision board, you can put what you want to receive and, like I said, believe into it and act as if you already have that thing you want. Yeah. Another technique is writing a letter from your future self. I mentioned moon water before, putting in your intentions and drinking it, journaling as if you already have said thing, and affirmations, etc. I also heard about the 369 method that was trending like a lot. And the thing is, I've tried it as well, but the thing is, many of them had where it matters on how you write something, because if you say, I will have money, it's like you're saying that you don't have it. So if you say, I have money, or I spend my money wisely on certain things, you're saying that you already have it. If you say will, it's like the future type tense.
It's on my pages of me manifesting this house.
Wow.
I forgot I wrote it down because I wrote it down, right? But I also like spoke it into existence. So I was always speaking it about how like it's so fun living around here and all. I got a house around here.
You and me both have proof that like manifesting works, because for example, we manifested that this podcast, we were going to create it. And what we did it, you know?
We did it.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be a thing with more people.
Yeah, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. But we decided to do it anyways.
I'm looking through my manifestations and I can't believe I tried to manifest some of these things. Of course, the grades. I've been manifesting good grades forever.
Mm-hmm. I actually have 2 examples of when manifesting worked for me. And I have other ones, but these are the 2 main ones. Actually, when I was younger, I really wanted to have glasses for some reason. I suppose it was a trend in 2013, the Tumblr girls. Oh my God. So what I did, I took 3D glasses, I popped out the lenses from them, and I wore them almost every single day. I have pictures on my old account wearing them. And guess what happened? Since I acted like I had glasses and, I was wearing them a lot, my vision got worse. And then I actually had to get prescription glasses, and I fucking hate that I did that to myself.
Glasses.
They're not fun. They're not fun, Viv. I want contact lenses. Glasses.
I'm kind of glad that I haven't manifested glasses. Yeah, but I think I'm slowly manifesting them because in school I get like really bad headaches, and I don't know if it's because everyone is just so negative in school, or because it's just a negative space for me, or if it's too loud, or if it's because I have to look at the board and write down some tiny letters.
Trust me, as a person who wears glasses on a daily basis because I actually need them, I wish I didn't have them. I'm not even wearing them right now because they're annoying. I want to get LASIK eye surgery, but that's a scary procedure and I'm scared of it, especially after watching Final Destination, and there was a woman who was getting it done and the laser like started burning her eye. So that scared me.
Can my sister stop running around her room? She always, on purpose. Imagine this is her room, where my bunk bed was there, and this is the window, right?
Hello.
By the window, she has these squeaky floorboards, so she just kind of swings around, and then this is her bed, his wardrobe, and desk at the door. She just and does that all again and again. And she does it at like 3 a.m.
That might be a ghost.
Why is she running around? No, because she's awake at that time. I'm like, what are you doing running around at 3 a.m.? The ghost is out of the house. We no more have a ghost in this house.
What?
It was the Annabelle doll.
Oh.
It was that doll that was in the attic that we took down, put on the windowsill because she was really cute. Like, she was actually genuinely really cute. Because I like there's all types of like Russian dolls, I guess. And then ghost started getting more horrible. Put her outside next to the front door. She scared the post. She scared the postman, and then we threw her in the bin. And now, no more ghosts.
Woo!
And then I remember when loads of things started happening around the house during Christmas time. I put salt all over, not all over, but like just a line of salt on the windows and every door.
Yeah.
And I put like a lot more on the haunted areas. And I mean, it stopped for a while until like someone cleaned up the salt. I told them not to. Lucifer started talking.
At least the ghost isn't At least the ghost isn't terrorizing you anymore. So. Oh, I hear him. Oh. I want a cat now. My second story about how manifesting worked out for me was I really wanted a text badly from a specific person that I no longer talk to anymore. but I wanted an
know
apology.
this story. Oh God.
I wanted an apology, which first off, red flag. I want an apology from someone, which is not even genuine because
And you have to manifest, like,
yeah,
no, that's a bad sign. If you have to manifest an apology, get out of that situation now.
yeah, that should have
Learn
been
from
a
learn from
sign
Claudia.
to end the friendship right then and there. But anyways, what I did was, I basically meditated and I was just visualizing the text message on my phone and like how I feel receiving that text message. And then I just let go of the idea. And guess what? The next day I woke up and got the text message from the person. So it did work. However, did it even help? No. So I
Yeah, it
basically
wasn't helpful.
used my manifestation powers on a person who didn't deserve it. And now that person is weirdly obsessed with me and won't leave me alone and comes every few months.
No, because they followed me on Instagram a few weeks ago, and I was just like, you unfollowed me.
In total, all that actually matters is your belief and that your dreams already exist in this current reality. And that once you let go of those self-limiting thoughts or beliefs, you will receive all that you want. Obviously, if you have good intentions behind it. And the universe is on your side and in your favor of what you want. You just gotta make sure you Viv is like on drugs and all.
Lucifer just fell. No, Lucifer just fell, and he was just awkwardly looking at me.
The life of a cat mom. I wanted to talk about moon phases because the funny thing is when I was in school and learning about the moon phases, I wasn't really interested. I was never able to memorize the correct terms or the sequence of how the moon phases go until
the moon phases is probably physics.
yeah, I learned it in science.
Yeah, I don't do physics.
Until later on I started to get interested into like what the moon can do for you. And like each moon phase has a meaning behind it and what you can do on that day. So I have it, of course, in my handy dandy book right here, what I wrote inside. The new moon means new beginnings, intention setting, fresh start. You can make plans or what to achieve over the next 29 days because that's like the first moon phase out of the 8, I think. The second phase is the waxing crescent, which is self-assurance, self-confidence, planning to build yourself up or to put plans into place to reach your goals. The third phase is first quarter, which is reflection, pause, self-appreciation, gear yourself up for some serious action or celebrate your achievements. The fourth phase is waxing gibbous. You refine action, mindfulness, pay attention to all details, both externally and internally, to sharpen your intentions, goals, and actions.
Sorry.
The fifth phase is the full moon, releasing inner work, divination, removing what no longer serves you. You can do spells like burning, which no longer serves you, what you don't want in your life anymore, letting go, cleansing, meditation, charging moon water. You could also charge your moon water with the new moon, but it's most likely done with the full moon. Wow.
I don't know what this is. I never knew it was in here.
The sixth phase is the waning gibbous. Evaluate, review, think about what happened over the last few days, readjust your intentions and goals. The seventh phase is third quarter. Let go of anything that is holding you back, fear, self-limiting beliefs, and negativity. You could also do that with the full moon. And last but not least, the eighth phase is the waning crescent. Surrender, self-kindness, compassion. Take a deep breath and surrender to whatever has happened and everything that is out of your control. And then those are the phases that repeat over the next 29 days, which is crazy.
Yep. The moon is so beautiful.
It
She's my
is.
favorite being on the planet, and she is a star.
Every time there's a full moon, a picture appears on my Twitter timeline when like they take pictures up close, and she is marvelous. She is a work of art. I love her. And with the meanings I just explained of what each phase has to do with, the days of the week have certain planets dealing with them. So like for example, the day we're recording this is on Sunday, and basically what is it? Sunday. So it deals with the sun. That's fun, isn't it? Monday is moon. Tuesday is Mars. Wednesday is Mercury. Thursday is Jupiter. Friday is Venus, and Saturday is Saturn. Wow, the more you know. But more in depth about the moon, like specifically the full moon, because that's when it's more powerful, and it's because it's lit and up the entire way. Usually like women, they, they're more emotional and stuff because the moon is the planet of emotions. So you might be more emotional. It also like controls the waves of the ocean. And since our body is made up of 75% of water, then it also moves us to do certain things. It's crazy, honestly, how much planets have to do with our life. But basically the 4 elements, which is fire, earth, air, and water, have to deal with everything. We are connected with nature. Yeah, Earth to Viv.
No, I'm here. I'm reading. I was just reading. Sorry, it's just a list of herbs, right? And like their masculine or feminine, their rule of planets and everything. And it has catnip on here.
Yeah, it's an herb.
I have catnip in my room right now.
But all in all, I guess you can take control of what your reality wants to turn out, and you can use many things that are surrounding us to help gear you to the right path you want to take. Wow. What is the meaning of life? I wish I would like to know.
Whatever you create it. Life is, the meaning of life is whatever you think life is. Nothing's going to be the same for anyone. So your interpretation of life is completely correct, and no one can tell you you're wrong. Because it's how you interpret life, because it's all about interpretation and your own understanding.
That was so inspirational. I'm tearing up. I hope you enjoyed this lovely topic of witchcraft and spirituality.
Even though I was extremely distracted because I can't concentrate on anything. I was listening. Trust me, I was listening and stuff. It's just I have to do something. I always, not always. Recently, I've been needing to just do something. Just
lots of thoughts running in and out of our minds.
Also, sorry, but I just have to show it. Hold on.
What is that?
It's
cocaine.
Yeah. Because cocaine is a liquid. No, it's my moisturizer.
It can turn into a liquid. Anyways,
no,
stay.
It's just that I feel. No.
Stay tuned. My battery is running low. Oh, stay tuned for next episode. I hope we'll see you there.